Hey there, welcome to Contracts and Chaos. My name's Alyssa.
And I'm Brenna, and we're here to tell you that you are not alone in the mayhem of this real estate industry.
We're keeping it real and sharing our stories, strategies, and successes in today's real estate world.
So come join us every Tuesday while we talk contracts and chaos.
We call them a quickie,
I think we do usually call them a quickie just because it's funny.
right?
It was false advertising in the beginning when we were like, listen, this is going to be a quickie. And then we had a lot to say on that topic. So this one, however, should be short, sweet, and a little bit funny.
Yes, and a little bit funny.
funny.
Today we are talking about what's in your bag.
You've seen this all on Instagram and YouTube. Like I can't tell you.
Is
you
this a thing?
haven't?
No.
I don't know if I've seen a Realtor edition. Oh my gosh. Look on any social media platform, YouTube. They do them all. What's in your bag? And I will fall down these rabbit holes of like, but why do you have 3 packets of hand sanitizer and like sanitary wipes?
Is this like the ladies who restock their car and it's all like perfect and pretty?
Oh, I just love watching those because the sound of them restocking their stuff. I don't know. It's the same thing with the refrigerator.
That's what my car is like.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah. Because
my car is not like that.
It's funny because like no one in my family has a car like that. I swear to God, everyone in my family is homeless and lives in their car. If you ever looked at their cars,
like that.
Can't stand it. And mine is like literally my mom when she was here was like, "Oh, a leaf got in," and I was like, "Get it out, get it out."
Travis bought me a portable handheld vacuum, detail vacuum with like the little teeny tiny bristles and everything, and it fits because of my new Yukon. The center console's huge, so it fits in there and it's always like plugged in, charged, so I can just like. Zzz.
I would love that.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I
might buy myself one for my birthday.
It's amazing. We love it.
Okay,
but I need some rules for this. I know it's what's in your bag, but are we talking like your work bag, or are we talking? What's in
that's
your
a good point. I think
car?
This is work. Well, car. So car is going to be another episode of what we keep in our car.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm.
We do touch on it a little in here, but it's what's in your bag. So say that you are, running out for a day of showings, a coffee and collab, or whatever. Like you've got to fold.
We're talking
what's
about
in that realtor bag. Yeah, not what's in the little bag I run out the door with when I'm just running to the grocery store. Like what's in your realtor bag? Because we all know we all have a realtor bag, and it's not just your purse.
No, it's not just your purse. Okay, good. I took an inventory of that, and I wrote down, and I'm trying not to look up here to see what's actually in your bag because we're going to do this like fun thing where you think
I didn't even think about that.
What's in my
what's
bag.
actually in mine.
You did.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well,
I didn't look.
I'll delete it.
Okay, delete it. Quick.
Delete it. Okay. Well, it's the Word document, so you're still going to be able to see it.
You're not going to be able to see it.
It's
okay.
It's not in Trello this time.
I won't look at it.
Don't look. Don't look.
I'm just going to do this.
Okay. So I want to guess what you keep in your bag.
Okay.
Obviously, there's going to be laptops, pens, notebook, those things.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have your planner because Brenna doesn't go anywhere without one.
Okay, I'll take that off the list.
Guaranteed you have snacks of some kind. It's either for you or for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be a car thing, not a bag thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I know I always... Anyway, I'm not going to say that because I'll give it away. And I know you love your lattes, your decaf lattes on closing day.
Mm-hmm.
So between that and having 2 young kids, I'm guessing you have like a Tide pen or Shout wipes. You do, don't you?
I do. I do. I do have a Tide pen I think I have one in every one of my bags and in my car kit. So we are covered in the stain department. That's funny. Yes, my planner is in there. My bag actually has my snacks. I have a bag, which we'll cover in the car episode, for the kids also. But I have freeze-dried strawberries and granola bars.
Nice.
Yes, the Nature Valley Honey Oats granola bars. Those are
those are good.
Those are my favorite. But freeze-dried strawberries.
No wonder you have the vacuum in your car if you're chomping on. There's gonna be crumbs everywhere.
No, the vacuum truly is amazing. I do love that. Also, what I have in my bag, and you have to. It's not this one, but nobody's gonna see it anyway. It's like a laptop bag. It's like.
Yeah, I've seen your bag.
Big,
it's not the yellow one anymore.
It's not the yellow one anymore. I have a brown one right now. But I have, my laptop, my charger. I have my planner in there. I have those snacks in there. I have pens and highlighters, lots of highlighters because I color code everything. I'll go into a listing appointment and take notes and then go back out in my car and highlight all of my notes based on, this is important for MLS. This is important for my comp analysis when I do that. This is important for just my information only. I'll color code all my notes after my appointments. Anyways, I have gum in there. I have emergency money in case I forget
that's like some cash just in
yes.
case. That's a good idea.
I have my carry. I have, and I've done this since the very beginning, I have a folder of blank buyer agency documents and blank listing documents, a Reminder Media magazine, and home warranty flyer document information.
Okay.
In my bag. And then I have hand sanitizer and wipes.
Right. That I feel like we all have that.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I have.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready for yours?
Yes. I can't believe I put. Yeah. Don't look at the list.
Okay.
The list.
This is what I wrote down last night. I think in your bag, you have a phone tripod and mic for your videos because you do a lot of videos. I think you have dog treats because you love dogs, and not just for Mabel. This is for like people that maybe you see out and about. You're like, your dog looks like it needs a cookie.
You know what? I don't have treats because I had Christmas bandanas, but I actually am going to do like treats with a little label on it to swap out the bandanas. Yes.
That's amazing. A glittery purple pepper spray because I've seen it. And a copy of the Panthers schedule.
I don't have a copy of the Panthers schedule because it's in my phone.
Oh.
It's in my phone. It's in my planner. It's on my desk calendar.
Man, I'm going to need you to do like the school calendar magnets that I did, but do it for the Panthers game.
Panthers next year.
Yeah, because some of your branding photos, don't you have one with like a jersey?
Yes, but that's like way old. Like the next update, I will
that would
do
be
those
so
again.
Cool for you to have because you do so much and you're at most of the games. Yes. That would be cool for you to have.
Yes, that or I was thinking for like my people here who are from Syracuse originally, or some of my sphere of influence in Syracuse basketball schedule too.
Yes, yep, that would be a good one.
Remember, hey, I can.
Those are just
referral.
way cooler than. I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, they didn't say business cards or.
Right.
I don't have business cards.
Yeah, but those are I do have them. You know what's funny is most of the time I get someplace like, do you have a card? And I'm like.
What do I have that has my name on it?
Right. Like, I'm like, I keep a Reminder Media in my bag.
I do too. Yep.
I usually have the contracts. Like, I have a folder with contracts. Or, like, if that's a thing, I'm like, hey, scan this QR code and we can swap information.
Yep.
Because I have that on my phone.
Which app do you use for that?
Popple. And then I do also carry a giant, it's either a notebook or depending on like how much, because my bag gets heavy.
No, my bag is
big old
packed.
Coach bag. I love it, but the giant oversized Post-its are my favorite because then I can stick them in my planner.
Seen those.
Yeah. Oh, girl, I got Post-its in every size.
That's like, those are huge.
Yeah, they're half a sheet of paper.
That's amazing.
So like, they are not quite as wide, but they're almost half as tall.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love them. Love them. And then when I need to take notes or something, I can stick it in my planner, so I'm not carrying two books.
Yes. No, that makes sense for sure.
My bag is heavy before you put stuff in it. So, but the other thing, so you have stain sticks everywhere?
Yes, tied sticks.
Lip balm and hand lotion.
Oh, I have so
Center
much
console
chapstick.
in my bag, in my emergency car kit in the back, in my purse. Lip balm and
I think we've talked about this before. The chaps. I have lip balm, chapstick, lip oil everywhere.
Yeah.
I cannot stand like that. Like chap lip. I cannot.
Or like even when you don't feel like I recorded a video the other day and you could see the discoloration and I was like, oh shit.
Crap. Nobody else noticed that but you, but that's fine.
Right? Right?
No, hand lotion is one that I should have. I have it at my desk.
Yeah.
But I don't like it in my bag because usually if I put it on in the car, then it gets like my steering wheel. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I also, and I think this is something that like everyone probably has, but I have obviously a phone charger is in my car that I can pull to my bag if I need to, but my laptop charger, because how many times do you think your laptop was charging overnight and it wasn't?
And it wasn't.
And then you go to pull it out at a lunch and learn and like, shit.
Yep. I keep my charger right in my bag.
Yeah, I have an extra one. Like I bought an extra one. Well, one because I left it in New York once, so I had to buy it. But now it sits in my bag, so I'm never without that. But what do you think? I'm pretty sure we've gone over everything we have. But what is, if you had to give an agent, hey, this is something you should have in your bag. Oh, and I also have my carry conceal in my bag. But that you should have always, no matter what, in your bag. What would it be?
The one thing that I've used the most that was such a surprise to me when I first bought it is my laser measure. And that's in my bag, too.
My center console.
Yep, yeah. It's in my bag right now because I just used it. But it's normally in my center console, in like my kit. But that laser measure thing, because you can measure the length of walls, but mine also will do square footage. Right. So I've used that thing so much. Like I have extra batteries in my car kit for that thing because I use it so much.
Mine's boring. But it's the blank documents.
Oh yeah, listen, my very first, my first team leader was like, carry them with you. And I've told this story on this podcast before about my first closing when I went
you signed it on the hood of your
car.
car.
Signed it on the trunk of my car, and because I had all those documents there. So I keep a copy of both. I have buyer documents and seller documents. Pro tip for that though. One time, I've had them in there, and then I went and I ended up using them, but I ended up having to redo. It was either the listing or the buyer agreement. It must have been the listing agreement because that's really the only thing that changes because it had updated and I hadn't printed an updated version.
If your forms change, update them.
Yep, and my compliance department caught it and was like, we need this changed.
Right.
Because it was after the acceptable date range that they give you. But you
still had it, so you just had to tell your clients like, hey, we've changed forms.
Sorry.
We just need to update it. Right. Yeah. What's something funny that you've found in your bag? Like the kids
like when I was digging through
last
night to take inventory.
We all do that monthly clean out of okay, time to take the receipts or whatever's built up in here. What's something unexpected that you found in there?
A note from Madeline that she's been drawing this sign. So it's finger. Anyways, the I love you sign, and it says you rock on it.
I love it.
And I didn't know it was in there. I found that last night. Besides that, I found the pen, the pen that you like to use. Found that in the bottom of my bag. I found some random cough drops. I found hair ties and bobby pins and that kind of randomness in there too, but nothing dramatic. What was the unexpected stuff that you found in your bag?
So one time it was Christmas at my sister's house and Peanut was toddling. She was doing I don't remember if she was walking yet, but the walk where you hold on to the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And we had eaten sticky buns while we were cinnamon rolls while we were opening presents. And my laptop bag was in the living room next to things. And I get home and there's a fork with frosting on it.
Oh, nice.
And because I was going through all the Christmas presents and putting things away and cleaning out my laptop because when you're with visiting family, you stuff non-work bag things in there. And I pull it out and I'm like, that's nice. Not my fork. So she had at some point picked up a fork, toddled over and dropped it in the bag. And I was like, okay.
You win that one. That's the strangest thing. Mine was adorable, but yours is yours is cute.
Yours is you have good kids. You have very good kids.
I do. They're fun.
Well, when we post this, if you guys are listening to this, obviously, you know that the clips have been posted also on our Instagram.
Yes.
I would love if people came to comment about maybe it's their strangest things. Maybe it's their thing that they're like, I can't believe they don't carry this in their bag.
Yeah,
Every
what else should we carry?
This. Right. Yeah. Leave us your tips. Leave us your funny stories. I want to know what y'all carry in your bag. Because maybe there is something that we were like, oh, Yeah,
and
never
then
thought
the
about
next
that.
rendition of this, we should definitely do what's in your car, because most of my like real estate stuff is in my car, because then I don't have to carry it from the house to the car, to the house, to the
Right.
car. Like I have a whole kit in my
Yes,
car.
I have a whole trunk organizer in the car that is
Mm-hmm.
work stuff and then a battery charger just in case. So,
Yes.
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 All
All
right.
right.
Well, on that note, we did it. Our
It's a
quickie was quick.
quickie.
15 minutes, 37 seconds.
If you listen to it at 1.25 or 1.5, I bet you can get it done in less than 10. So
Yes.
go enjoy the rest of your week, and we will talk to you guys next time. We just finished another episode of Contracts and Chaos, but believe me, the chaos does not stop here. So check out the show notes for our email address and where to follow us on socials, and we will see you next week.